Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Somebody said there wasn't any sound. Can you hear me now? Let me know. Can you hear me? We can't hear back. We can hear background, but no music. We hear you. Okay, cool. All right. So I had to step outside the venue because the internet would not play in there. So I'm just going to kind of run through this from the outside. I will start off from saying, y'all, I'm having the time of my life. Um, it's been a lot of fun. I think prepping for it definitely was important. It kind of flowed really, really good this morning, and even with some like surprises or things that we didn't expect, it was very easy to recover from it because we prepared for it. A couple of things that I personally didn't prepare for as I was going through my checklist, y'all, is because a lot of my stuff before now has always been internet driven or people who know me, right? So, business cards. I have been asked for business cards multiple times today, and I have none. So, for me, that's a big miss. Although I had like stickers with the information on it and things like that, I did not have business cards. So, that so far was the only miss. I will tell you though, overall, the experience is amazing. The reception to the animals, like you're gonna see people tagging me in IG who didn't even buy a dang on snake because they just love the animals so much, and everyone is stopping past the table. I believe that Slim is actually securing a sale now as I'm coming out. The biggest shocker, and I want to talk about this because it was pretty cool to see. Of course, we got reticulated pythons, and we have just a handful of proven breed of females with us today. We didn't bring any of the ball python hatchlings because I just like for them to be, although they all are eating, I want them to be fully established, digesting, and doing it as a cycle to make sure that there's no internal, digestional problems. Let me turn it this way. I'm sorry, y'all. So hey everybody in the chat. Hey Ray, Bad and Bougie. Hey Elias. Hey TJ. Did I say Ray? Hey Ray, hey bro, hey Jeremy, hey Stan. The other mistake I made is thinking that I was only bringing a little bit of animals, so I did not need multiple tables. I felt like one table was enough, and really, we could have done another table. Just because we set up with the animals, the displays, we set up with we did the little goodie bags for the kids, which was a hit. I absolutely enjoy that. I love being able to put reticulated pythons in kids' hands that don't bite, not nippy. Like parents can't believe it's a reticulated python like that. For me, it's just golden. And then just really having the opportunity to hands-on and educate. The thing that's stressing me out the most is knowing that I'm in a facility with other people and their snakes. Thank God my table is not attached to anybody else. Lori really did us good in our position. We're literally like the 1, 2, 3, 6 table once you come through the door. So we have a really good position. But so far, y'all, it has been extremely a lot of fun. Almost addictive. I was just telling Slim, I was like, I want to do this again. I mean, we're not even through the day yet. I have literally been standing the entire time. Emilio, that's his advice, and he don't play about that, like really engage. But that's the part of what I do anyway. Like the part of people I like is this type of people, this part when I'm doing something with the animals I love and I have to deal with people. But I did property management for many, many years. So the people part is like natural for me. But the fun part is educating little children about the animals I keep. Or when people come to the table and say, I want one, we have said today at least 5 times, do you know how big this animal gets? And the person say no. And we were like, well, this animal, here's the mom. We show a picture of the mom. We show a picture of the father. And then literally, like turn people away, because for me, and like I just explained to one guy, his family is over in Dubai, he was saying. He has the house over here to himself, and he just wanted to get the snake. He's going to tag me in IG because I told him you can hold the snake as long as you want, and I did. He held the snake for about good 35 minutes, then left and then came back to hold it again. And he tagged me. He said, I want to just take a picture with it, send it to my mom or whatever. I said, you can do all of that, but we're not going to set people up for failure and let them take a snake that they just have no idea how massive it gets. And I would say too, like, I don't like to use the word massive because they're very much manageable. My retics is still more manageable than the boas to me, and that's just facts for me. But I will say the setup is nice. I thought we did really good for our first setup. The only thing we're missing is like the back banner, which we'll work to get in here. Well, actually, it should be here if we did by the time I do an expo in July. So it should be here by then. The setup was super easy because of the checklist. So shout out to Emilio and to Wiz, who made sure that they can throw in anything that I was missing off my initial list. I think being prepared last night made all the difference in the world. Y'all know that I wasn't a person who ever thought that I would be able to do a show because how I'm so OCD about my animals and worried about different things, health issues, and I don't have to worry about mites if my animals are not going anywhere. That's still the only thing that's stressing me out today. I keep telling my husband when someone asks to hold the snake, make sure you put the hand sanitizer on their hand. Like just going through those motions because I get anxiety. I can't lie about that. Like I get anxiety every time somebody asks to hold it, and I be kind of hoping like people don't want to, but I do want them to because that's where the educational piece come in. So that's been the only tough part today. But I think that as I do this more and understand, like there is a lower risk of bio issues, I will be more comfortable with the next one. It has been literally people flowing through all day. We had a couple of family supporters who came through, and even one of my ex-employees who don't even do snakes came through and surprised us, and was very supportive. But it is nice. I think I have not walked around because I've really been tending to my animals in a table. I think I'm the one of only reticulated python breeders here today because there's another show in Carlisle, PA. And I'm assuming that maybe a couple of them or the few that normally is here because there's normally reticulated python breeders up in Carlisle because my breeder, my red breeder normally is here, and he's up in Carlisle as well. But overall, I would say that everything is doing good. The business cards was a big miss for me, and I'll make sure I have them the next time. But everything else has been pretty much solid. So I'm gonna try to walk in the venue, and hopefully the internet doesn't mess up since I started StreamYard from out here. But if it does, I will simply just walk back out. So just stay with me. So I'm gonna walk through so y'all can see our little setup. All the goodie bags are gone. The kitties really were enjoying the table today. So one little kitty just took the last one. At one point, the table was so crowded I couldn't even see my husband, so that was good. I think the thing that I also like is the exposure that we're getting from the expo. Like, I met one lady who definitely will be purchasing an animal from me. She has all my information, and she literally spent a lot of time with us today too, so that was pretty cool. So let's see what happens. If they hear me, you probably can't because it's slam, but let me know if you use connection. And we repping our red lines. So they've been really good today. They've been chilling. Elijah said, "What's up, babe?" So, hi. Tell them how's your first expo going?
You know, it's good. I've been to a few, but to actually host one, it's really don't want to move from my head because the more people come, the more I feel like I'm educating them, which means that I'm learning as well. So it's been fun.
It's been really nice. I'm gonna take you around a little bit if I can. It's a big venue. Let's turn this around. Let's see. Without messing it up.
Especially when they're in this.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I think I lost y'all when I went all the way in the back. So it's probably not going to work for me to go in and give you guys a full tour. So I apologize for that. But yeah, your girl is like having a really good day. And it's like super exciting and a whole lot of fun. And we plan to go in here and close a few sales. And look like Babe was actually closing that one I was talking about just now. So we're hoping that today continues to be awesome like it is. Michael is done with us. Michael is in the car, y'all, taking a nap. Um, yeah, see how it is. See, like, see how that generation is. They can't hang with the big dogs. He sleep. He said he needed a nap, and we still going. So Elias said, "Mayday, Mayday." Elias, can you hear me now? Hey, Luke, can y'all hear me now? Your service is going in and out, Nicole. Okay. All right. Having fun and everything is going good for y'all. Thank you, Missy, so you can hear me. Thank you. So yeah, so this is definitely a one that I would do again. They do it once a month here, so this is definitely probably going to be one of my choice shows to do. Even for ball pythons, is a good, a good venue for ball pythons. Actually, it's probably better for ball pythons than it even is than reticulated pythons. So, can't wait to just come back and do that. But just overall, great experience. Not much more to say about it. We got here early, probably about 2 hours before the show to set up, and I think that was important too, because I think that if we wasn't here 2 hours before the show, that the time would have just flown by, getting the animals placed in the displays, getting them properly labeled, and getting all the other accessories on the table set up. But time no see, hope all is well. Okay. Hey, Brad. But yeah, so for the most part, which is crazy, I haven't seen, and like I said, I haven't did a lot of walking around. I haven't seen any insane ball pythons here. I don't think I ever would though here at this venue. I normally see when I would come here. This venue is really really good for all the other things. If you ask me, like the extreme lizards, the geckos, and of course there's a lot of ball pythons in there, but because there's a lot of ball pythons in there, it's a lot of ball pythons in there. But it's a big venue. Plenty of vendors. Like I said, the traffic is constant from this morning, from the time the door was open to now. People are still flowing into the main entrance door. It's another side door, but this is the main entrance door, and people are still coming through there. Of course, the line is not as long as it was this morning, but people are still coming through. So feeling super blessed. So I'm not going to stay on here long because I know that the internet is shoddy. I just wanted to make sure that we still did our reptiles and cocktails. I wanted to let you guys know, without not doing the show, letting you know that, hey, this is why we're not doing our normal reptiles and cocktails, and also just share with some of you who might decide to vend it one day at one point, what that first time might feel like and what it might be like. So if you ask me, is it better than what I thought or worse than I thought? It's definitely better than what I thought. Definitely better than what I thought. I thought that I would be tired by now, and I'm not. I'm like so full of energy. I'm having so much fun. I love talking to people about the animals, and I love to see people walk past the table and look at my animals and just stop in awe. And it's funny, the value perception of some of them. It's pretty cool seeing people look at an example. The hot snake today, everybody, just like the eye catcher has been the white face sunfire albino, which is not on Morph Market. I purposely didn't put quite a few more Morph Market that was established, because I wanted to bring them to the show first, and then if they did not sell at the show, then I will update Morph Market with some of them. And then of course, a couple of the albinos. Look, Mike was walking back into the venue. I guess he decided he would wake up and join us. A couple of the albinos, the super motley albino sunfires, I didn't bring them all. We bought a couple, and of course they're high ticket animals. And so for me, the goal was, if you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, you don't, type of thing. But yeah, and Slim actually ended up having that one on his arm for most of the time because the children just fell in love with it. So for the most part, y'all, this has been amazing. I'm not going to stay here too long. I'm going in and give Slim a break and see what Michael's up to now that he's just decided to join us. And I doubt, like I said, if I even get a chance to tour, because our table, although we haven't had all the snakes sold, our table has been very, very busy, and I'm grateful for that. Like the animals are actually catching people's eyes. People are actually wanting to hold them. They are amazed. One guy told me today, he said, "I'd never seen a reticulated python that you didn't need a hook for, even as a baby. You're just sticking your hand in there." I'm like, yeah, I started messing with him out the egg, literally. And you can tell. And we were able to put them in children's hands, adults' hands, and everything has been absolutely wonderful. And the snakes are just, and don't seem stressed out. They kind of chilling. So yeah, pretty dope. Brad said, gotta get some shut eye one more till my weekend. Oh, okay. Well, get your shut eye, Brad. Hey, Nameless. And I know a couple people I know, like for Brick, you hit me up on IG. I can't even open up my IG in there, so I'm gonna open it up when I get off this live to see what you said and check that out for you. I know you was asking me something. Did they? And that's all I can see is did they. So I'll check that out for you. Shout out to everybody who's up in Carlisle. If I don't think Carlisle normally falls on the same day as this show, but I'm kind of missing my feeder breeder because he normally would be here with me. This is a show that he does all the time. I normally meet him here sometimes, so he's actually doing the one up in PA. And I think that I'm definitely going to do the Gettysburg one with the PA guys too. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. But until then, peace. Everybody have an amazing day. I'm going to go here and knock the rest of this day out and hopefully sell some more animals and, walk away from here feeling accomplished and, feeling good and getting the animals that we don't sell back home in safe quarters. Because if nothing's stressing me out, it's stressing me out that my animals are someplace that other animals are. And I'll get better with that. But yeah, that's about it there for me. Thank you, Nameless. I know you are. You definitely always show that proudness, not just here but even on my YouTube channel. Hey, LKB. All right, guys, y'all have an amazing day. I'm going to go ahead and get back in here with my husband and help him out. It's been real. I'll talk to you later. Sorry we're not having a full show today, but y'all get it. I still made sure that we showed up at 1, and I'll see y'all next week. Have a good one.